videos on Facebook. We need to.
What's up, y'all?
Hi, guys.
We're waiting
we're
to go
still,
live.
We're still connecting.
It's still
but we're gonna talk to you like
connecting.
Can you plug me in over there?
Connecting.
I would love to, sir.
Thanks.
It's inserted.
Mm.
All right, and there we are. We are live on Twitch. What's up, y'all? Slightly Off Topic Podcast is back.
We back. It's been a little while.
Here we go on our intro.
We gotta apologize, but let's go.
Here we go. What's up, y'all?
God, that brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've heard that.
Episode 104, baby. Slightly Off Topic Podcast.
It's taken us 4 weeks to record episode 104.
Yeah, it has. It's been
a
long time in the making.
I guess we're a little slow.
Slacking. Yeah,
we're
slacking. We are slacking in there.
Shit. I mean, you know what? Life happens. Nothing we can do about it. Just move on.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're on our Twitch feed, if you notice, we're kind of playing with things. So
you know, I'm going to start off by apologizing to you, Blake, because I am the reason we haven't been able to podcast.
Kind
of. For the most part, I have been the reason why we have been able to podcast.
Kind of. It's life and work, though.
Well, life and work, yeah. Then there was, we were on vacation.
Yeah, we did.
And we were like, we
went on vacation together. We went to Missouri.
Yeah.
We spent some time at the lake house we've been telling everybody about.
Yo, that was a lot of fun.
It was much
we were
needed.
Like, we're totally gonna
escape.
podcast at the lake house, and it just never happened. I did have my grand opening though. Of course, I'm on vacation and I took work with me, but hey. That is why I'm doing this job, because I can take work on the road.
Yeah, I've never had a job like that. I truly do not even know what it's like, but sounds like the life. Sounds like the thing to do.
I've actually been living a pretty stress-free life last few months, my dude.
I mean, that's what you need.
Like, I wake up when I wake up. Like, I've been trying to get this. I try and get this schedule set where I'm up before 7 so I can go to the gym and work out and get ready for the day and be on my morning meeting before 9:30. But if I don't make it to the gym, then oh well, I'll just go to the gym after my morning meeting at after 9:30. Right?
Yeah.
And then I just go to the office after that. So yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing.
If I want to leave, if I get into the office at 1 o'clock, and I feel like leaving at 1:32, hey guys, I'm going home. I'll finish work my stuff there. I'm out. Bye guys. Like, all right, have a good day. Good seeing you.
Yeah, that sounds like a good gig.
Nah, you know what? It's been rewarding too.
Good.
You know how rewarding it's about to be?
Good.
I am one step away from going to Cancun. In July.
Dang.
Not only that means I'll actually be able to go on a cruise here in August too.
Dang.
Yeah. Stress-free and traveling and living my life.
That sounds like quite the...
That sounds like the dream, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like quite the little gig. You have to keep talking.
As people are sitting,
I'm going to adjust your camera.
I love how people are probably sitting there wondering, what the hell is he doing then? I guess that's what you guys are going to have to find out, is you're going to have to hit those hit that Twitch feed and hit Facebook and reach out, see what I do, and I can tell you more about it because I'm not going to tell you here. Work is work. I'm just going to tell you about the highlights of my job. That's all you get.
Did we just lose both feeds?
Ooh, whoa. That was. Did you see that spaz out? That was cool.
I did.
That's your face.
Yeah, we're gonna have it see my face real quick while you talk and I get these back.
Having some technical difficulties here.
As always, anytime you touch these cameras, they are just
yeah,
on one.
Just touching the cameras and just. Oh well.
In the meantime, you get to see my beautiful face, and we're gonna get Devin back here, up and running.
That's all right. They don't need to see my face anyways. It's not as beautiful as yours.
Oh, I mean, I disagree.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh well, we're gonna have this back in no time.
No time, guys. You'll be able to see Blake's pretty face in no time. Oh wait, you're looking at his face. Talk about my face.
My beautiful face. That this doesn't want to work, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make it happen.
Figure it out.
We're gonna make it happen.
It's all right.
And if it doesn't want to happen, we're gonna just be like, you know what? It's time. It's time for you to work.
But on top of that, let's see. On our vacation, we had our vacation, so we couldn't podcast.
Yep.
What was the reason before that?
Can't remember.
Oh, well, so because I was leaving for vacation, because me and the girlfriend went to Texas. And then met you guys in the Ozarks.
This is the trueness.
So there's 2 weekends that we missed. What was the weekend before that?
I'm not sure.
Because there was a weekend before that I missed. Oh, training. I had training that lasted till like 4 or 5 for work.
That damn training.
Dang it. Frickin' training.
Damn
work getting in the way.
Training.
Work getting in the way. Dang. Otherwise, Blake's been working on every Saturday till about 2 or 3 o'clock, and he's like, "Hey, when you coming over?"
Yeah.
You coming over? No, sorry. I gotta cancel. But next week, I promise. No, sorry, I gotta cancel again. But next week, I promise. That's where this week I was like, middle of a house project. Sorry, I'm bouncing. I've got to go give my attention to Blake. I haven't given Blake attention in about a month.
I have to go, okay?
I have to go. I'll come help with the project later. All right.
Well, I got one feedback if you didn't see that, but I'm still trying to get Devin's back. And Devin's got the new camera. I don't understand. It's being a little biatch. So I hope you guys are still hanging in there, chillaxing, modulating with us. Yesterday we kind of had a little party while you were working. And working your life away. We were here smoking meat.
See, now you bring up smoking meat. That reminds me, I gotta talk to you about my $1 million idea.
I want to be part of that.
So
I like these $1 million ideas that people have.
I'm gonna give credit to the idea to the show that I watched. See, it's over with now.
Starting a show.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm thinking of doing until I can actually start brewing, become my own brew master. Go to local breweries. When I say local breweries, I'm talking statewide.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
and try and get a deal to sell their top beer.
No, there you go.
Sold out of this restaurant. Now, because I want to continue to run with this strange theme, because I'm gonna leave that legacy for Doctor Strange, right?
There you go.
Right? So I need, when it comes to the kitchen, so the beers, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the state, or to all the breweries in the state, and try and make a deal, see if they'll sell one of their, or let me sell their top beer out of my restaurant.
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
I also want to have quite the variety when it comes to my menu, to continue with this whole strange caveat, right?
Yeah.
Some of the beers, THC infused beers, helium infused beers.
Oh shit!
But obviously that's all in a controlled environment. Regulations that I'm gonna have to look into.
Yeah.
But then my chef, my head chef, who runs the kitchen, would have to. The only way to get my kitchen up and running, have strange variety. The idea was thrown to me that I just have an open interview with different chefs, and whoever has the strangest menu would be the top picks, and my top 2 or 3 would have a cook-off of their 2 or 3 from their menu.
That sounds like a good idea,
right? To try and find my cook. Whoa! I heard that one, guys. I hope you heard him shock himself. That was a good shock. It almost threw him into the table behind him. Not really, but that, and then obviously one of the meals would have to be a barbecue, like brisket or something, or ribs.
Yes, I like ribs. I think one of the easiest ones to smoke is pork, like a pork tenderloin. That's the easiest to smoke.
A little bit of everything, but it's still ideas in the works. However, I also need to find my place to go, where to establish, especially since I want to cater towards veterans.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's my $1 million idea.
I think it is a $1 million idea. We can make a lot of money. No one's allowed to steal our idea. If you steal our idea, we're gonna know exactly where you got it from.
That's the problem, though. I got this idea from a show, like I had said.
Oh, okay.
Because the gist of this show, it's called this billionaire went undercover to essentially prove that the American dream is still real.
All right.
So he challenged himself to go and build a business from ground up with a fake identity in an area that's completely foreign to him, with only $100 to his name. He was leaving all of his contacts everything behind, right?
Yeah.
This man did a similar idea, and the appraiser on opening day had appraised anywhere between $500,000 and $1 million on the one restaurant. But their idea was to be able to go nationwide with their business, which this business could then turn profit over be worth $10+ million. Yeah. And he did it in 90 days. 90 days.
That's impressive, dude.
Just to prove that the American dream is still real. That you can, with $100, go from nothing to everything. The only issue is you got to have the mindset for it. Who's got the mindset to have that drive? Because there was some stuff that he was doing, that he was going through during these 90 days, that he was almost done. He couldn't do it. It was stressful for him. So you guys want to know what it's called? It's called Undercover Billionaire. Billionaire with a B. It's on Hulu.
Whoa! Watch your step.
I'm not saying that's bullshit to your story. I just had to do it because it's on the screen.
Nah, it's some bullshit.
The little red button is right in the screen.
That was some bullshit for hitting the bullshit on my bullshit.
Thank you. I deserve that.
Anyways, yeah. So there's my little story for you.
I like it. I think the smoke and meat thing I could turn into a profession. I noticed that I'll show you after the podcast the beautiful rings that it has. And mind you, guys, that this is not a pellet smoker or some nice Traeger that pretty much smokes the meat itself.
Oh, best believe I'm about to get a Traeger though.
Oh, dude, I want one too. So but so like the meat I smoked yesterday, I got a 10-pound brisket. I bet I carved 3 or 4 pounds of fat off that fucker. So it was about 6-7 pounds when I actually put it on the smoker.
Nice.
And I did my rub was an olive oil, like a garlic salt, some black pepper, and then like I was really light on like this beef rub that I bought from the store. But it took a lot less time than I thought it would. I was expecting it to take like 15 hours or something, because that's what it would have taken if it was 10 pounds. But it was not 10 pounds, so it only took like 12 hours. So it was delicious. You'll have some when you go upstairs later.
I'll be having some here in about 2 hours.
Delicious.
About 2 hours I'm going to have some of that food.
Yeah, it's good. I think going back to the Missouri house thing, but I think we could make a living out of that too, along with
Flipping
your
houses.
your $1 million idea. Kinda, yeah. Just more of having like a bunch of Airbnbs or like rental properties.
So that's where you buy
around the lake.
You buy houses and then rent it out. That's what. It's funny. I was sitting there. I was telling John. I was like, "Yeah, great time. Whatever." I was like, he was like, "Did you see the lake at all?" I was like, "John, it's on the lake.
It's right there.
They have a dock." He was like, "All right, that's okay." I kind of figured. I was like, "No, but they got it for cheap."
Yeah.
He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, 180,000. He was like, all right, we're going to buy a house in
and
Missouri, and we're going to Airbnb it. I was like, that's what they're doing. He was like, oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. With my whole gig that I'm doing, I can do a double whammy with the real estate and this other job. Oh my God, could you imagine how much money I could make with that?
Yes, bro.
And then my brewery.
Yes. That's needed. No, like that needs to happen. Like I was talking to my buddy Nuji and my buddy Nate, and they're both saying the same thing. They're like, dude, if you actually do this, I want to get in on this. Like I want to come be your neighbor on one of your properties, or like he's like, I want you to help me flip houses on this lake and like Kentucky.
In that case, I need to you need to get back with Nuji and Nate and get them to talk to me, so I can get the ball rolling with them. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't think our house in Missouri will be ready for an Airbnb for, I don't know, maybe a little less than a year. But, dude, it's gonna, like, I would say not this summer, but next summer we'll probably be able to put some people in it, and they can try it out and let us know.
What is the plan with that place this summer?
Oh, this summer we're going ham. We're going 4th of July. We can go down there whenever. Mike just moved in. My dad's down there right now. So we got a caretaker on the property.
There you go. At least someone's going to be there.
Yeah, full time. Someone will be there. Yeah, Mike is he's a pretty clean person. I've been to his house that he has in Kansas multiple times, and he keeps that thing like a show home. Now, granted, he was smoking in his house, and it's like, dude, nuh-uh.
You can't do that.
You can't fucking smoke in the house here. And it's really not that hard to go out onto the porch.
The patio.
Yeah. The screened-in porch is literally the size of the house.
Right. Like, yeah. And it's screened in, so you don't have to worry about getting wet.
Well, and that's another thing. Like, my dad was super worried because there's, like, that boat carpet out there, that it was going to be, like, all moldy and fucking gross. And it's like, well, that thing does get a pretty good breeze through it, and it doesn't really get wet. So, like we had some pretty good fucking rainstorms when we were there, and I never felt wet carpet.
There was some holes.
The roof is leaking.
There's some leaks.
Yeah, there's a leak in the roof that's kind of bad. It left a little wet spot pretty much the whole time we were there.
But that's nothing that can't be fixed.
Not at all. That's just cock. I just didn't want to get up there in the rain. Oh no, I didn't want to get up there because I didn't have a ladder long enough. I could have probably went and asked Larry. Larry's got everything. That's what I should have done. We could have put the lattice on the outside of the house too. I like it on the inside though. Because I guess if it's on the outside, you could still start, push that fucker right off.
You needed that.
If you go to running start with it on the inside, dude, you're going to wreck yourself. That lattice might be thin shit, but the way it's woven together and how often they have studs in that room,
guys.
Oh, dude, you'd wreck yourself.
Guys, so this property, obviously, we're talking about this screened-in patio in their house. Right now, there's 2 bedrooms. It's got the potential for at least 2 more bedrooms inside the house alone. And then,
1 bedroom. 1 bedroom in the house.
I mean, you could put a bedroom in that living room by the front door.
Oh, you totally could.
But because nothing else is going to be used over there.
Yeah. You could totally make like the dining room where like the TV and where you chill is.
Yeah.
Have everything else be bedrooms.
Right there. And then
it'd be set up like an apartment complex.
That'd be epic.
It would.
And then this other building the garage with we're gonna call it a bar because it had a little bar in it, but oh my god, there was so much room. It was like a that's what it was. It was like a party house, right?
Yeah, it looked like they had like a bar or something in there. Or we're having church congregation or something. Like it's just this big open room with like, and then like right when you walk in, to the left of you is like this pantry kind of thing where the furnace is, and then to the right of you is a set of stairs to go down into the garage, and a little kitchen, and then next to that is the bathroom, and then the whole rest of the room is just open and
there's easily 2 dartboards and a pool table in there.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what else was there? Guys,
a lot of smoking and drinking went on in that room, I think.
Yes, we did. But guys, we were able to play cornhole inside.
Yeah.
That's how much room there was in there. It was epic.
The ceiling was a little bit of a problem.
A bit of a problem because we had to figure out the arch, but once you figured that arch out inside,
oh yeah,
it was money.
My nephew was fucking hitting them home. He got on a roll. He got his this low streamlined shot, and it was money.
Zingers.
Couldn't be beat. Yeah. The lake house will be, I think, a possible career. So, shall we get into our little bit of a juice?
Our SOTP juice?
Yeah. So, it's really all sports. I mean...
What? Oh, we gotta catch up on sports.
Yeah, it's really all sports. There's just sports after sports going on here.
You hear my hips pop?
Oh. I wish I could get my hips to pop. Hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie.
So some of this may be old news to you, but we're catching you up if you haven't heard. So as of right now, Deshaun Watson looking like he's going to prison.
You know, I didn't hear about that, and I didn't see that. I haven't been following sports the last couple of weeks, to be honest.
Looks like Deshaun Watson's pretty much going to fucking prison. There's like 20 girls alleging sexual misconduct or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, and then there's lawyers coming out and are filing more lawsuits on top of the ones they've already filed because he, I guess, has reached out to some of the girls and then deleted the messages. It's like, well, they still have the messages, you retard.
Yeah, but he can't be deleting messages either.
No, that's what I mean, though. Like, what an idiot, though.
Right.
So, he's fucked. He's probably going to prison.
So what, we got another Ray Lewis on our hands?
I don't know if he murdered anyone. But.
Well, no, not Ray Lewis. That was terrible. Ben Roethlisberger.
Ooh, another Big Ben.
Big
Ben.
Come
back and play.
Come back and then.
Oh God, gross. Well, Deshaun Watson's fucked. Looks like Houston's gonna have to find another quarterback. Patriots signed Cam Newton back.
Yep, I saw that.
I think we all saw that coming. But they said they're still open to another quarterback. And
they're still...
And Belichick said something or mentioned something along the lines of, we are looking for a backup option or a go-to option at all costs. Meaning they're probably getting a quarterback first round.
Oh, yeah.
Another big one. Patriots sign tight end Hunter Henry. That's going to be big time, dude. Hunter Henry had a huge year last year with San Diego, the Chargers. Patriots are pretty much the big spenders of the offseason, pretty much this far. I heard someone say on the radio the other day that the Patriots are virtually better in every single aspect.
You think so?
Just on paper from what they picked up this offseason. So I have no idea if it's really going to make a difference. Cam Newton behind the helm, we're probably not going to do that good.
Nah.
But Cam Newton will win us at least 8 games, I think.
Oh, the NFL added a game.
So we'll go to 8-9. We'll still lose. We'll still have a losing record. Shit.
When you said that reminded me. I was like, oh, wait.
Brady signs a 4-year contract.
Oh, yeah, there was that with I saw that with Tampa.
Dude, can we talk about that for a second?
He's going to be playing.
He is 42 years old. I think he's about to turn 43. And he signed a 4-year contract. That means he's playing until at least 46 years old.
You don't think he's going
to
retire?
Take that, Brett Favre.
You don't think he's going to retire before then? I mean, he does have a contract. Doesn't mean he still can't retire before then.
Yeah. That's old.
That's what I'm saying. There's going to be
getting up there, old man.
With these O-lines getting more aggressive, he's going to get eaten up. And he's going to pull a Peyton Manning, and he's going to tear something in his neck. And then he's going to try and play another season, maybe take him to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Again, because it's Tom Brady.
Dude, the Buccaneers have a fucking good team,
and then after that, he's just going to retire.
The Buccaneers have a damn good team.
So watch. How funny would that be? This year, he gets wrecked, right? Next year, he's out because he's recovering. Third year, takes him to the Super Bowl. Fourth year, he's like, nah, I'm done. Retire.
Nah.
I'm done. That's a long shot. That is a long shot. But that would be funny.
Watch him actually do that, play till he's like fucking 50 or some shit. And then he's like backup quarterback, still wants to get on the field. His coach is like, Brady, I'll put you in a uniform and I'll leave you on my bench. But you're not getting in the game, you're an old man.
You see, Tiger Woods' accident he was found at fault. There was no one on the road, and he was, I guess, trying to go like 80 around a turn.
Yeah. Going like, they said 80 to 85 in a 40 on a turn.
I saw that. I laughed.
It was like a suggested speed of 35 miles an hour or something like that.
He had to have been texting before that. They say that there's no evidence that he was texting, but like you got to be paying attention. You know, like
something's going on.
You're not going to be that reckless when you're the only car around. I mean,
he could have been headbanging. He could have been listening to some
As
I Lay Dying and just
right.
killing it.
You're right. He could have been listening to some Slipknot, right?
Yeah, and just getting it, dude.
Getting it, but that's far-fetched.
And going fast.
That's far-fetched, too.
Because when I listen to shit like that, I want to go fast.
They also say he wasn't intoxicated.
I want to go fast.
Okay. Okay, Ricky.
Okay, Ricky.
Disconnected from OBS Studio. We are sorry, guys, if you lost us. Sorry. But anyways, we're going to continue with our show because that's all we can do.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. And I hope you're back. So, if you heard about the Tiger Woods thing,
they say he wasn't intoxicated either.
We're not trying to be mean to Tiger Woods.
He could have been intoxicated.
We do want to tell you right now that
there's something fishy.
Homeboy should not have wrecked his car because he had a badass car. And I was thinking the other day, like, even in a 35 corner, dude, he might have been able to make that turn at 85. You're going to be drifting, but...
I mean...
And you got to take her wide.
Yeah,
definitely if there's no one else on the road.
If no one else is on the road and you're cruising, just like...
Send her sideways.
But who knows?
Sounds like if he would have tried he would have done better. Because he went down a ravine and, like, rolled the fucking car a billion times. He'd have been better if he tried to slide her sideways. But at the same time, that's still highly dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
If you don't know what you're doing, right.
What about March Madness was...
Nah.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about, didn't watch it.
KU got knocked out early. I was sad. I didn't watch really much after that. I then watched, I did watch the last game, the championship game, between Gonzaga and... I can't even remember the other team now.
Nah.
UCLA or something like that. But yeah, it was a good game. Last shot, money. It was a good game.
I'm sorry, Blake. You're just going to have to bring someone in for your sports sections because I got nothing.
Nuggets are killing it. Avs are killing it.
I mean, I expected the Avs to start killing it and the Nuggets to kill it because they had...
Grubauer
had killers. They both had killer seasons last
Grubauer
season.
had a terrible game a couple nights ago. He let like 8 goals go in the net or something like that. It was rude.
Rude?
It was rude.
So rude of you.
Fucking rude, man. Yeah.
No, I knew they had good seasons last season, so I kind of expected them to at least have a pretty good season this season.
Me too. Yeah, and the Nuggets too. With the Nuggets, what they did last year in the playoffs, I expected them to do big things this year in the. I guess it would be regular season. Is that what they call it in basketball?
Sure. Yeah. The
normal season, the non-playoffs, the pre-playoffs. Unsports-like. So now that it's been, say, 2 weeks or something like that. No, probably 3 weeks. Since that Montero video came out.
Oh my God, guys.
And me and Devin immediately watched it when it first came out and the controversy started all over social media.
I understand why a lot of people are hating on it, but...
Oh, dude, if you just watched the video and, like, don't know anything about Lil Nas X, yeah, you're probably pretty weirded the fuck out by that.
Right. You're like, okay, what the hell? But, literally, because that's what it was, is him in hell. But anyways. So, Call Me By Your Name. Like, I love that about him because that was his screw you to the Christians.
Yeah, all the religious people.
All the hardcore.
He was the devil
because he's gay.
Yep, because he's gay.
A black man, and
huge controversy.
And in this video, he worships Satan.
Like,
not even that. He like pole danced his way down to hell, gave Satan a lap dance, and then snapped his neck and took the crown from Satan. I was like,
epic video.
That was pretty cool.
Epic video.
Right?
Not even gonna lie.
That's one way to do it because you say right. That was Satan fighting Satan himself right there, pretty much.
Well, the Christians are gonna characterize him as being some product of hell. Yeah.
And so
he was like, "I'll give it to you." And Montero, to give you background, is his last name.
His birth last name.
Hence
if you guys name. If you don't know, if you still, aren't following who Lil Nas X is, it's Old
Town Road with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, Old Town Road. Anyways.
Yeah, young black kid. He's
good for him.
Oh, dude, he's killing it, and he's got mad talent too.
Good for him.
I don't think there was some controversy
with him stealing some ideas from other artists' videos.
Oh, dude!
But then, obviously, that was all squashed. Everything was cool there.
I think he settled up a big amount of cash with that guy that made the beat for Old Town Road.
Yeah, and then, excuse me. Let's see. He also decided he was bringing out shoes as well.
See, the shoes may have been a little far.
The shoes.
This is where I believe the controversy begins.
The shoes The shoes, I could, yeah. When he brought the shoes out, I didn't know what to really think. But then I started looking into other, like, European fashion shows where, like, how he had the blood in the shoe. There were, in the same area, there little baby dolls.
Weird.
Representing babies.
Weird, dude.
Like, some weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
But his shoe was obviously worshiping Satan and whatever else. He was only gonna sell 666 pairs, and I don't remember why he wanted to bring these shoes out.
Yeah, me neither.
But Nike came out and said, "Fuck no, we're suing you." Not only that, I thought I saw something about them making like a pair of Nikes with holy water or something.
Oh, damn.
Or is that just I think that was probably just a meme.
Or it was probably like somebody like...
But...
customized their own Nikes.
It could have been. But no, now there's just a big-ass lawsuit.
That doesn't surprise me at all, though.
Nike was like absolutely not doing that. Hell no. I was like, you know what? Bravo, Nike. That's the first time I'm going to applaud you guys. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about Nike.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But that video was... I love the hysteria behind it.
Yeah, I kind of liked the shit stir.
Because it's our generation that's having an issue with it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Who was... and the generation before us, not like they were raised on AC/DC.
Yeah, or created South Park and Simpsons for us to watch.
Futurama,
yeah.
And
they're the ones who created those shows for all of us to watch, and then they're wondered why our generation is the way it is.
Come on.
People also take things
way too seriously.
Literally.
And literally. Way too literal.
Like, a lot of people talk very broadly, and some people have to have precise language or else they freak out.
Attention, the bullshit meter has detected major BS. Confirmed.
Agreed.
Totally some bullshit.
Agree. Could not agree more.
That's how I feel about it.
So, this next topic is going to lead us into our, I guess, next show.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
So, while we were in Missouri, we had a shooting in Boulder.
Oh, yeah.
Which we also are in Colorado at the time.
No.
Or at now. We live in Colorado. We weren't at the time. So, I can't remember. 10 people died.
My condolences. I want my prayers go out to everyone that was involved.
Absolutely. I think 10 people or something like tragic. That died. And then the gunman lived, which is also unfortunate. I think he should have either... we won't go into that.
But fortunate but unfortunate. We'll just stick with that.
Yeah, we lost an officer in the line of duty.
Yep.
It was very sad. And the guy had, I would assume, an AR-15 from the news reports.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. It also sounded like he was mentally unstable. His family knew about it.
Absolutely.
So that makes me question why they didn't take advantage of our current red flag laws, because that's what that's what our red flag laws are for. Wow, I can't talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we have red flag laws for a reason.
Now,
I mean, even if you don't have red flag laws, you can at least tip off the cops and be like, hey,
now
go check on this guy.
So the media squashed it, like, because at first they were like, oh, white supremacist this, white supremacist that, right?
Yeah.
And then it was that the media didn't really cover it the way they should have, like everything else. Now, I want to commend. Let's just start there. Let's commend the officers that took action and didn't kill him.
Yeah, epic. First of all,
because that could have started something even far more worse. That could have started something far worse. As soon as we found out that he had mental issues, woo! Oh my God, you killed a disabled person. He didn't deserve to die. What kind of chaos would that have created?
Yeah.
Right?
But he did have a gun. So
right.
I mean,
he did have a weapon, so that he had a weapon and he had killed 10 people, yes. Now, again, the officers did what they had. They made the right choice by not killing an armed man, simply because they took notice of the situation.
Yeah.
If whoever pulled the trigger and shot him in the leg, they didn't assess the situation the way they assessed the situation, it could have been worse. There could have been.
I agree.
So yes, I'm still going to commend the officers for what they did.
And it sounded like the officer that got killed also took a lot of attention away from more people getting killed.
Yep. And it is tragic that he had to go into a store and kill so many people.
Innocent people. Innocent
lives. But he's now going to serve his time for it because he's guilty of it. It's clear he's guilty.
Yeah, if he makes it, he's going to have to be in isolated, whatever it's called, for his whole life.
It's going to be interesting to follow the trial for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be sent to a mental hospital. They're going to find him mentally unfit.
So that brings me to my next comment that can wrap up our next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm about to pay off car credit card here by the end of the month, right?
Oh yeah.
Now with Mr. Biden's new gun laws he wants to pass.
Yes.
I'm going to take full advantage of whatever I can and buy a gun here by the end of the month.
There you go.
And I'm going to go and bury it I mean, not bury it. I mean, I did get in a boating accident. Yeah.
Never mind.
No, but seriously.
My wife is.
But seriously, here on record,
trying to get a 20 gauge.
But here on record, so I'm gonna get me an AR by the end of the month.
Hell yeah. I think his AR.
I need to decide if I'm gonna do short or long barrel.
His assault rifles ban is gonna be the same as it was in the 90s after Columbine. It's not gonna be confiscation. It's gonna be.
He also wants red flag laws for the entire nation.
It's gonna be. I can't even think of what I was gonna say. It's gonna be a.
Not gonna comment on that.
Sorry. I lost my train of thought.
I made you lose your train of thought with that comment. I'm sorry.
The red flag laws.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna confiscate. He's gonna.
He's not
reenact like manufacture bans and selling bans.
Yeah, right. We're gonna go back to the
make
Obama
them and
era.
You can't sell them.
Right. And
ghost guns are down the drain as well.
He wants everything serialized. But the one thing that triggered me, I'm gonna say triggered because some bullshit.
Yeah.
Major bullshit is the fact that he's going to basically leave it up to the states, but he's gonna recommend red flag laws for the nation. Here in Colorado, we already have red flag laws, so it doesn't really matter. But if you don't know what red flag laws means
your asshole neighbor can fucking call the cops on you.
No, not only
you're
that.
Unstable.
No. Not only that.
Then all your guns get taken away.
Scarlett can call the cops. I am in fear because there's guns in the house.
Ooh, that would suck.
It can boil down to as simple as that. Your own family. I'm in fear because there's guns in my house.
Yeah, that's...
If you're gonna...
That could pose a problem.
That's gonna pose a huge problem.
That could pose a problem.
Why are we going to impose these red flag laws after a year and a half, 2 years of... Was it when did it happen? Breonna Taylor? 2019?
No, that was
2020, right?
Yeah, that was last year, like February.
So
or something.
Why are we gonna protest about these no-knock warrants that got Breonna Taylor killed, and then implement laws that are only going to escalate the death percentage in no-knock warrants? Because for you being a Democrat, you're not going to... No-knock warrant, fuck no. You're not going to let that stand. Or are you?
Fuck no. No-knock warrant would suck ass. Definitely if, like, say they did it to the wrong house.
No-knock warrant on me.
Your name was in, like, some list of people that they just happened to pick you because you somehow had connection to someone that was doing something shady. Oh, dude, people get shot.
That's where I go down swinging.
People are getting shot.
So,
well, like the Breonna Taylor thing, homeboy fired a shot at him, and they just lit the room up.
There's two parties that both parties were at fault in that incident.
Yes.
If we look at it, both parties were at fault. Should it? Yes. He was in the right by firing his shot as a warning, but at the same time, he should have never fired that shot. Rest in peace. He got acquitted.
All of them got acquitted. A couple of them got fired. That's about it. Yeah,
we can talk more about it if you guys want.
Oh, we're gonna talk more about it.
If you guys want.
Our Purple Oath.
We'll talk more about it on Our Purple Oath.
Yes.
If you guys want.
Yes. Let's
wrap it
up. Twitch.
You tell them goodbye, so we can commercial on Twitch for
Twitch.
everyone.
You stay tuned. We are getting ready.
Hit them with that commercial break, though.
Commercial breaking it. We are out of here. Thank you. This has been episode 104. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Yeah, hit us up. Comment. Let us know what you think. We out. All right. Let's get that baby going, baby. Hello? Oh, computer. Having a moment. Oh, it added. It thinks we need some things. Doom boom boom ba doom ba doom ba doom boom. Oh, hey, we're out of here. Commercial break. Let's see here. What is my favorite product at the moment? My favorite product
is Busch.
It's Busch beer. I drink it every day. It's tasty, and every time I open it, it goes Busch. Yes. How about you, Devin?
I have to disagree about the Busch. I drink Busch just because it's what you had, and I appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome.
Let's give a shout out to good old Maggie's Farm for our consistent supply of
J's.
Our J's for our episodes. They are muy delicious.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Give a shout out to good old Maggie's Farm, Manitou, Colorado Springs, Pueblo. Hit them up if you want.
Yeah, guys, hit them up.
Hit them up. That's if you're in Colorado, that is. Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado only, because we where it's at. If you don't know, now you know.
It's what keeps our hamsters slowly rolling. We got to slow them down a little bit.
Slowing hamsters down.
We got to slow the hamsters down because we're always going 100 miles an hour. So slowing down a little bit's nice, you know? Just,
yeah. I don't know what I did.
What did you do over there?
I don't know what I did to have both of our mics on this little thing, but it was cool, and now I don't know how to do it.
So now you messed it up.
No, now it's back to normal. Whatever I did last time was extra, and it was cool, but now I can't do it. Redo it again.
So, but is my mic still picking up on the laptop then? Or do I have to talk extra loud so you can pick me up when I talk?
Yeah.
Then you have to like move over here. Because I don't want to talk so loud.
Oh, you're okay. I'll turn you up.
Turn me up. Turn me up.
Turn him up. Turn him up. All right. What's up, y'all? Do we even have an intro for?
Not yet.
Dang, I should like guitar and drums it up.
We need to come up with a super freedom solo. Like, we need a drum solo that's just like super American, just right? With the bass just right, and then a guitar to maybe a piano in the background.
There you go.
One of the electric pianos, and just now I'm reaching, but no, but seriously, You got a little drum set that you can bang something out. Bang it out. Have Scarlett bang it out.
Yep.
We can promote Scarlett.
Do easy. Do something easy.
Scarlett, let's do this. Do. Ba-da-da-da-da. Scarlett killing on the drums.
She's the one that wanted them. She's like, hey, Dad, need a pair of drums.
You need to start teaching Silas right now.
He loves it.
You need to like sit him down on a chair and like start banging the drums. By the time he gets out of high school, he's gonna be signed to like Metallica 2040.
Yes. Now you're fucking talking, dude.
He's not gonna play hockey. He's gonna go play drums for Metallica in 2040. If that's a stretch. Metallica's gonna die in like 10 years. I give them 10 years at the most. Because they're pretty much on the down anyways, aren't they?
Who?
Metallica?
Yeah, I think so. Alright. Post that baby up there.
Got that album. Can't wait.
Yes. Me neither.
I actually bought
Can't
3
wait
of
for you
it.
to get it.
I have all his new albums. So the one with Mad Child, Killing the Neighbors. I've got Ghost Stories, Gravestones. I've got As Far as the Stars, and his mixtape.
Fuck yeah.
I got 5 of his albums. I've got like 3 more to get, and I'm gonna have all his albums hand signed. So when everything's copy and paste, I could be like, I was there, I did it. I was there, I did it. My ADHD's kicking in right now again. That's not good.
We are about to start up our Purple Oath. Our Purple
Oath.
Our Purple Oath.
You know what?
My camera died, so you can't see me.
Having a slight ADHD problem is not that bad, actually.
It's not that bad, guys.
Because I'm a fucking hoot.
As long as you know that.
Nope, I keep myself around because I know I make myself laugh. Yep, that sounds good to me. Let's do it. Rock and roll. We rockin' and rollin'. Name the movie.
We rockin' and rollin'. All right, here we go. Our Purple Oath. What's up, y'all?
I bet you thought we left you guys.
It's Our Purple Oath, and we back. Episode 4.
I bet people were like, they did 4 episodes.
They did 3 episodes. They're done.
3 episodes. It's been a month. They're done.
They don't want to do this anymore.
They're not doing this one. No. Life just got in the way.
Yep.
It happened, but we're here.
Life just got in the way.
We're back.
Yep.
And we've got the sauce.
Oh, we've got a whole bunch of stuff to talk with you about, and it's gonna be like.
Do you need a refill? I need a refill before we start.
Yeah, refill me.
Even though we should have done that like during a commercial break.
Refill me, baby. I'm gonna tell them what's up. I'm gonna be hitting you up from the webcam because my camera died, and I'm starting to not like that camera since we've got this other one. The way it runs is just a lot smoother. You know what's messed up? I gotta tell you this real quick. That camera, the messed up one, you can't charge the battery while you stream. Like, while it's hooked up to the computer. Tell me what kind of genius ingenuity that someone thought that was. I mean, ridiculous. Alright, on to the real thing. We are going to be getting into people getting the stimulus checks. We're going to be getting into oil prices. We're going to be getting into the vaccines, minimum wage, Como's bullshit. A little bit of audio coming out from that Georgia Trump investigation. Biden making this big Second Amendment push. Crisis at the border, and Matt Gaetz' crazy, nasty, gross ass. Devin, what do you think?
What about Matt Gaetz?
You know who Matt Gaetz is, right?
I know who Matt Gaetz is. What's going on?
So Matt Gaetz allegedly is under investigation, or I guess investigation's not really the right word. I guess it would be... Actually, yeah, he's under investigation. But I forgot exactly what they called it, but it has something to do with sex trafficking of a minor. So it's important shit. It's gross shit.
You know, he's not the only one. There's, what's that DJ's name? Who is that DJ's name? Fuck.
Some big known DJ?
Yeah. In the, like, dubstep scene.
Huh. I don't know.
It's not him. It's not Skrillex. Not Deadmo. I thought I posted it on the page. Well, let's continue. I'll find it. And yeah. But so Matt Gaetz isn't the only one that's been convicted recently.
Really?
No, he's not. Ghislaine Maxwell, she's got. Do you see how large her report is? The evidence report is like some 3 million pages.
Holy shit ass.
Yeah, holy ass shit. What the fucking truck, right? Like.
Why is Elon building
The Land, Whataburger, Brady. I guess I didn't. Oh no. Interesting. I'll find it somewhere.
Oh, I just kicked over my beer, I think.
Good job.
Oh, that beer just got a little
everywhere.
A little lighter. Oh,
I'll find it somewhere because
hello,
I remember it was
welcome
recent.
to Our Purple Oath. AKA Blake's Facebook page.
Blake's Facebook page. Attack. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna continue looking for it.
Gonna continue. He's gonna find it. I know he is. So Matt Gaetz is in deep water. He has spoken out and says that he is innocent, that these women are lying, that they're running a smear campaign against him. All the stuff that anyone would normally say if they were accused of said thing. So, I mean, he's in deep, deep doo-doo.
Like anyone else.
Well, I mean, he deserves it. If it's right, if it's correct, and he sexually trafficked a minor, homeboy deserves to be hung from the
Base nectar.
Really?
Base nectar.
Got caught for trafficking a minor? What a gross son of a bitch.
Sex trafficking, child pornography.
That's even
sex trafficking and child pornography.
That's disgusting.
He denies the claims, obviously, but yeah. And there was like some 20 claims too.
So Yahoo News says that
What? Did you take my open beer?
No.
I brought two in you.
Your other one's right here. I just was taking it out of the screen. It was right there.
You stole my beer.
I was just hiding it. I was just hiding it from you. So, Matt Gaetz, I guess people are starting to resign amid investigations. I guess there is people in his little backdrop of people that is vouching for him and saying that there's no way that he could have done these things. And he even went on Tucker Carlson and talked about and had
because he's reliable.
He had some weird shit to say. And even after Tucker Carlson was like, that is the weirdest conversation I've ever had. And he asked Tucker Carlson about, like, hey, don't you remember when we went to dinner and I brought my girlfriend? And Tucker was like, no, I don't remember this.
What are you talking about?
Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Or was Tucker just playing coy?
2 days ago, Yahoo News reports that Matt Gaetz declares he's not going anywhere amid sex trafficking probe.
Okay. Well, there it is. He's staying.
Gaetz-tied group threatens to sue reporters writing on his Trump relationship. Well, other than that, Matt Gaetz is in some deep shit. If you want to research further, I suggest you do that because homeboy's in some trouble. And we aren't going to spend a lot of time talking about some piece of shit that doesn't deserve the airtime.
That's
said piece of shit.
That's what our podcast is this episode.
Said piece of shit.
This podcast is said pieces of shits.
I mean, we do talk about people that are not serving their purple oath. So, we have a crisis at the border, guys. And a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Mainly the Biden administration. I guess they put Kamala Harris in charge of that.
Nah, FEMA. FEMA's in charge.
No, but I think I remember him saying that he's putting that ball in her court. Where's AOC on this too?
Yeah.
Why isn't AOC at the border?
Right.
What? I mean, she's everywhere else, making everyone else look bad.
So she took these photo ops. What's funny is her photo ops were in like parking lots too.
This is ridiculous. The one with her crying.
Yeah, it came out that
didn't they use that for like some campaign ad though?
Yeah, but that was for this whole purpose. Was the whole children in cages, right? Even then, like during the Trump administration, the facilities that he had were at most 90% capacity.
Yeah.
Like there was still livable space.
Yeah.
These facilities there's been an increase of 700%.
Yeah, they said they're still getting them out of there though. So like the maximum time they're allowed to spend there is 72 hours or something like that. And
that's what they say though.
They're spending like 82 or 85
hours.
But
that's what they say. They now
that's just they're holding like one of those processing places.
They now have holding facilities under highway bridges.
Insanity.
That are wrapped in construction fencing.
Like, there is a problem, and they.
So, where's the mass hysteria about that?
I mean, Biden did say that he is not going to.
What about?
He's not going to do what Trump does at the border when he was running for president. And now he hasn't really said much. about the border since he's been president?
Nope. Instead, he's gonna. Oh wait, finish what Trump had started.
He's looking for a way to walk back his comments that he made running for president.
Right. His term for fixing the fence again was plugging the holes.
Yeah.
He is finishing the fence that Trump, Obama, or even Clinton or Bush had started. Who knows when the fence started?
Yeah.
He's continuing the fence.
Yeah.
After he fought against it for how long?
Yeah, okay. He did only build about 60 miles, wasn't it? Or was it like 260 miles? It was something like 60.
260, I think.
I think it was like 260 miles of new fence. Most of it was just replacing existing fence. So, I mean, there's still many places to get across our border.
It's not going to stop. Let's talk about...
Like Tom McDonald says. Everyone look up Tom McDonald. But like Tom McDonald says, he says, Trump can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence?
Yep.
Honest question. I mean,
so
I thought about it, and I was like, well, I wouldn't have a fence if I didn't have, like, dogs. I have a fence to keep things in.
They're dogs in the military. If we're talking about Congress, talking about that fence, right?
No, I was...
or, like, an actual...
No, like in my house.
No, I know, but we're talking about when his comment. We're talking about Congress's fence.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, like even in general, like people have a fence around their house.
I mean, but yeah, in general, but that's...
And some people have big old gates out front of your house that, I mean, yes, you could probably find a way into their property on foot, but you can't bring no truck in. Or I guess you could. You just start running down fences and shit.
Oh, just like, what's his face? What's that kid that ran down the two officers?
Oh yeah, I forgot
who
about
got
that.
like all of 30 minutes of fame on media because he's a Lennon follower.
John Lennon? What? Or Lennon? Who's Lennon?
Damn it.
I'm not up to date on Lennon. Sorry.
The Marxist.
A bad guy?
Well, obviously Marxism's bad. Yeah.
Bad guy. Yeah, that's what I said. Bad guy.
Anyways, that'll be another podcast because I didn't come prepared for that.
Me neither.
I just remember reading a little bit into it that he was a Lenin follower, and media was like, I'm done. Lenin was a Marxist. For last name.
So what would you suggest happens at the border? Because they're literally just dropping kids over the fence and running away and running back home.
Yeah, I know.
Now, and me and Mo were talking about this when we saw it. Me and my wife, we were saying that those people dropping those kids over there, that is not their parents. Those people were most likely hired to get those kids over the border safely.
Those kids were trafficked.
Most likely.
They're just gonna get dropped. They're trafficked.
Yeah.
Get them over the fence. Not our problem anymore.
Yeah, they were paid to get them over the fence.
That was it.
Pretty much. Done. They're there. They're in America.
America's gonna take care of them.
And they do. America sends people out pretty fast to go find the little ones. But it's just insane that people would send their little one just bye.
I mean, there's some families that are doing that, but then that video clearly were children that were being trafficked. You don't just drop a 5 and a 3-year-old off and just bye.
Yeah. No doubt.
If that was mommy and daddy, nah, you're gonna sit there, you're gonna hug and cry, and you're gonna not want to leave your child until.
Yeah, no doubt.
No. Those were definitely smugglers that definitely got paid to snag them and throw them over the border because they'll get
That's just crazy.
Wiped up by our government, and
it's just
get
insane to me. It's just unfortunate. We can. I guess. I mean, everyone already knows that. Anyone watching this show doesn't come here for us to talk about how unfortunate things are. But I do think that if we're gonna,
it's not facts, it's opinion.
If we do,
was my opinion.
If we do suggest things, I suggest that we just make it public for people to stop fucking coming, because that's really not. It's not been public enough.
Right.
I mean, during Trump, it was very public and very vocalized by Trump and Fox News and right-wing media that, hey, don't fucking come here. We don't want you to come here. We are overrun and overwhelmed with
not only
children and fucking asylum seekers and fugitives that we need to somehow fucking take home. And some of them you have to constantly keep an eye on because they're super sketchy. But I just think it would help. It would help by being a little more vocal.
A closed down country with open borders makes perfect sense.
Closed down country. What do you mean by that?
During Rona, we closed down the country.
There was a lot of people coming into our border during all that too.
And we opened the borders up for everyone to come into the country. Did you know there were 4? So I think that it was 4. That was 4 was the number I last saw. 4 total terrorists that were caught at the Mexico border that were on the FBI wanted list.
Shit. Well, it's working. Whatever they're doing.
Maybe. Now I'm thinking about it, maybe it's just a way to funnel in as many terrorists as you can, catch as many bad guys as you can. Maybe that's plausible.
It could be
because if they're on the wanted list, they're on every flight record. They can't be on any flights. Most of them can't come in on ships. So what's that leave them? Well,
rivers.
Obviously getting smuggled in through the rivers and
deserts where there's nothing.
But that's gonna leave coming through the borders, Canada, Mexico.
Oh yeah, I think if you were,
but that's a hypothetical theory.
I mean, the people that are trying to get across the border into America, the ones that think outside the box and go up into Canada and then come down, they have the best shot.
Yeah. Like, oh, you come from Canada, okay.
Like, and I think that illegal aliens being that far north up in the country are a lot less likely. So I just think if you found yourself
no doubt.
If you found a job with like a fucking rancher or something, you would fit in and no one would ever know.
No one would care.
No, that's another thing. No one would care. Definitely if you were working, you were a nice person, you learned English.
That's another big that is a big problem. If we just got back to
deporting people that have been here for multiple years and are established is so counterproductive.
Right. That's counterproductive. We need those who haven't established themselves, who haven't.
Yeah, who you catch right away. Who fucked up like right away when they got here. Got caught stealing, fucking killed somebody, or like those are the kind of people that
we need to go.
You gotta fucking get them out of the country.
As much as a lot of people want to disagree.
We should start strapping blocks to people's ankles that are illegal aliens that come here and murder somebody. Just fucking toss them in the ocean.
Yep. As much as people want to believe this picture that there's this race war going on, there's racists and all this white supremacy, and yes, I understand there's hatred towards these cultures, but if we look at it, it's a lot of the hatred is the older generations.
Yes, that is taught and bred into the younger generation.
That right, but the younger generations, our generations, are coming through, and we're like, nah. We actually
nah.
Like,
I like that.
That's my brother over there too. Like we all bleed red. Speaking of which, we still need to do our episode. We bleed red.
For sure, we do.
But as much as media is trying to paint this picture that we gotta hate that person and this person and that, we don't.
Right.
We don't, because we see them as another person. We see them as another person just going through their own daily life, because we have our own daily life and we are realizing that ourselves, where our older generations were stuck in the I hate them.
Yeah.
I'm being nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be nice because that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten very backwards.
We have come so far from everything that has happened in the last 150 years, 200 years.
I agree. Some of these things with the vaccines and the things that
they're right,
dumbed down
because,
in COVID.
And because so that's where, because they're seeing this unity with everyone, right? Let's throw a wrench in the system, try and mess everyone up.
Yeah.
And tell them that they hate each other. Nah, we don't hate each other. We just think we hate each other.
That's just it. We got a lot in common.
We all have our own struggles.
Chill the fuck out and talk civilly about things, and find your agreements instead of your disagreements. Because most people nowadays, you can find a million things that you can disagree and bicker to each other about.
It's not going to make a difference. It's where you create a solution. Is where shit happens.
Yeah, and we create solutions all the time to things that we feel like we have a better idea, and no one ever hears us. Maybe one day.
Meh, it'll happen.
It'll advance by then, and we'll be outdated and
like, we thought about that, but no one took us seriously.
Yeah, well, maybe 20 years from now, when we're badass and have a show like Rush Limbaugh.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, movie contracts, all that.
There was a poll. Apparently, there was a poll on Newsweek.
Yeah.
That 40% of the country would back a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I saw that, dude. Bro, I would too. I like Dwayne.
100%. That man got my vote.
I like 100%. Dwayne, dude. I like Dwayne. We were talking about that the other day.
That man would get my vote.
I saw that, and
Don't care.
I was, I think most parents were there when I saw that. And they said the same thing. They were like, I like him. Like, I do too. He's got a good head on his shoulders. But at the same time, it's like, he spends a lot of time working out.
Well, he spends like 2.5 hours in the gym.
Yeah, and the lack of sleep you're gonna get, he's gonna.
He gets like 4 hours.
That's just insane to me.
Really?
I would not be able to do that.
My dude, like, now that thanks to Maggie's farm, I actually can sleep more than 4 hours, 5 hours a night, right?
Did the military do that to you or something?
During the military, yeah, I would average like 4.5, 5 hours of sleep.
That's insane, dude.
And I'd be okay because I'd get up and then just go work out because that's what we had to do. And then, well, I got an hour and a half to go shower and eat and get to work. So I'll just open the Red Bull that's in the fridge or have a pot of coffee ready for me from when I get back from my 10-mile run that takes 4 hours. Not really 4 hours, but
I don't know if I can handle that, dude.
That was my life. Caffeine, tobacco, and 4 hours of sleep. 5 hours of sleep.
Ouch. That's hurtful. I don't know if I could do that. I like my sleep, and I can usually get away with like 6 or 7 hours of sleep, but there's some days
my body like.
There's some days I go 8 to 10 hours, and it's like, yeah, that's nice.
I wish. I will never sleep past 9 o'clock.
Damn.
It doesn't matter if I go to bed at 4 in the morning. I will be up before 9 a.m.
See, I'm kind of that same way. Like, if it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm like, dude, I gotta get up.
But if it's 4 in the morning, I'm staying awake. Ain't no reason to go to sleep.
See, I can't do that. My body won't let me do that. Mo says the same thing. She's like, oh, if I don't sleep, I'll just stay up.
Yep.
It's like, how do you do that? My body is just not capable of doing that shit.
What's next on our list? Now that we went down rabbit hole.
Literally.
Sorry, guys.
I think it's still going.
No, what's next on our list?
Oh.
That's what I was pointing at.
I know.
Because we went down rabbit hole.
Oh, we did kind of go down a rabbit hole. So.
Wow, he's not paying attention either, guys.
So everyone was supposed to get their stimulus by now.
Bet money, got it.
You got money?
I got it.
Cool.
Bro, so when I got that stimmy, I also got my first paycheck. So oh no, my tax return. It was my tax return.
There you go.
And my stimmy. So that was vacation week.
There you go.
So I was loving life that week. I was like, I can pay some bills here and let's go party because it's vacation. Right?
Yeah.
And then I came back and paid some more bills. Now I'm broke until I get another check and pay some more bills off. And that's how the cycle goes.
It is how it goes.
Until
it's unfortunate sometimes.
Until life is just nice to me.
Sometimes life can be nice to you. Life has been fairly nice to me at the beginning of this year. It's been good. Money-wise, it's been great. Stimulus helped out. There's a bunch more in that bill that was kind of bullshit. But, I mean,
yeah.
Sounds like they're potentially working on another one, and it's the final one. I hope they're done, and the last one was the final one.
Wasn't there a rumor? I'm saying rumor because I read it somewhere. I could have sworn I read it somewhere. I could have been dreaming that I read it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Just because it just sounds that appealing. Talk of a monthly stimulus.
No. Gross.
Now, if that's true,
we're leaving. We're moving out of America. Are we doing it?
Packing up and leaving.
Where are we going? I hear Argentina's really nice.
No, I'm going north. I'm just going north. Let's go to Canada.
I'm okay with that too.
Go to Canada.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with living in Canada.
Or maybe Australia. Go to Australia.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
It'd be epic.
We're not really ready for the reptiles and arachnids there, but
bring them on.
Shotguns in the floor, through walls and shit. You see the size of that babe? Go kiss the 12 gauge.
Australians gonna be like, God damn us Americans.
You sissy Americans.
Calling us cunts.
It's like, we're from Colorado. We're not even from like Louisiana where they've got gators and anacondas and shit.
I've never seen something so gross.
No, we got bears and mountain lions, but they stay the fuck away from us. That's fucked up. But I mean, the $15 minimum wage was supposed to be in that package
got
too.
Schwacked though.
Yeah, it did.
I heard the $15 got schwacked.
It did.
They were like, oh, never mind. But
yep,
no, on a real note, if that rumor
schwacked.
If the rumor of the stimmy is a consistent stimmy,
we're in big trouble.
You can guarantee I'm gonna be saving those stimmies until November, December, and I'm gone.
Fuck yeah! I got 2 houses to sell if I do that. But so you know how that works.
Thank you, taxpayers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna thank myself because I'm gonna be a part of it too. But if that's the case, bye.
I think a lot of people are deucing out to Canada. Hell, people are probably gonna be going to Mexico.
Fuck it. We get enough people to move to Texas, we could secede from the Union.
Dude, Texas would do it too.
Texas would totally do it if
New Mexico, or what's right next to it? New Mexico?
New Mexico,
they'll do it too.
No, they're too democratic.
Okay.
Their laws are worse than ours. Their regulations with COVID are way worse than ours right now.
Louisiana might.
Oh, Louisiana, yeah.
Right next to Louisiana is Florida too.
No.
It's not?
You've got Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida.
What is it?
I'm pretty sure that's how it is. But, yeah.
We don't have a map in here, or do we?
No. But yeah, it's Louisiana is next door to Texas. But they would.
They would for sure.
And then Mississippi would.
And then Alabama would.
Oh hell yeah.
And then Florida would too.
Shit, guys.
The whole bottom half of America would be like.
Guess what?
No, we'll be old. We'll be the old United States.
We're gonna go back to just 1776.
We'll just call ourselves the old states.
We're gonna the old states.
We'll just call ourselves the old states.
We're gonna go back and we're gonna secede from the Union, and then
fuck your bullshit.
And then we're gonna get our shit together, and then we're gonna say, hey, guess what, guys?
Oh, we're gonna have all kinds of people moving to our.
Oh, dude.
The population's gonna be insanity. We'll have to take over. We'll have to make deals to get other states.
Texas secedes.
This is so off topic, but I love it.
Yeah, it is. Once Texas secedes,
hell of an idea, guys.
Idaho,
this is still
North
politics,
Dakota
I guess.
would secede.
Oh, dude. But then you have sporadic states.
Right. Right.
The sporadic states
that's where we have the divided states, but you come together and you have your civil war again.
It would definitely turn into that for sure.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
If you start seceding states.
Let's
okay. Well, we knocked out the $15 minimum wage and stimulus right there. That's good. Oil prices. I've heard since about this time last month, about first week and a half into March last month.
Yep. Okay.
I heard that oil prices are coming down, and that oil companies are just pocketing it.
That's how I feel.
About which part? About them making money off of it continually?
They're gonna be making money, obviously.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
I'm talking about oil prices going down. They are not going down anytime soon.
No, I'm just saying the cost for like suppliers is going down. So like we're not gonna see that, I guess, because the oil companies need someone to blame it on.
It's not gonna be coming our way, one way or another.
Well, I guess because they were projecting propane to go to like $2, maybe even get up to $3 a gallon, but it's gonna definitely go back down. It's already started to go down.
You need to start looking at getting those 150-gallon, those 1,000-gallon tanks.
Oh man, they're so expensive. They're like $5,000.
And we need to get them like underground and like.
Oh man.
Because
it's a lot of work.
Propane's gonna be gone soon, my dude.
No,
it's not. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
That's one thing that
it's just gonna
is very uneducated in the world of these green people, the people that want everything to be new renewable energy and green energy. Natural gas and propane are actually one of the cleaner and sustainable things that. If you can make wind turbines and new electrical grids that are more powerful.
I was saying to start stocking up on it because they're gonna try and push it out.
That would suck. I don't think they would do that, but that would suck. It's propane and natural gas's greenhouse emission, however they calculate that, is fairly low compared to like coal, diesel, gasoline.
Oh, that's obvious.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it's great for heating people's houses, and it's a lot more cost efficient because trust me, I've lived in a house that was only about 1,100 square foot, and it was all baseboard heat, all electric. Dude, the fucking electricity bills were insane. $400 or $500 a month. It was insane. We got rid of the baseboard heats, got natural gas run to the house, got a furnace. It turned into a $50 electric bill and a $50 gas bill. Dude.
Nope. That's all you need sometimes.
I mean, you can't tell me that electricity is more efficient when I just used $500 worth of electricity to heat my house, when I could have used $50 of electricity to work lights and shit, and then the furnace heats the house on natural gas. Yep. And it's not really using that much. $50 worth of natural gas a month, that is not shit, dude. And I think during the summer it was nothing, because why heat the house? You know what I mean? So, I just don't think they'll never have, unless somehow in some way they can make electricity really fucking cheap, there's no way you can get rid of things like natural gas and propane that heat people's houses. It's just not cost efficient yet. I say yet. There may be one day. They may figure it out.
They'll figure it out one day.
But you know how that goes. Oil prices possibly coming down. So our vaccines are now available to everybody.
16 and older.
16 and older, that's right. Not everybody. So everyone in my family and Mo's family are chomping at the bit to get vaccinated and get on a list. And I just am not in a hurry. I want to make sure that these things go through some trials. Because, like, look at the AstraZeneca right now. If you took AstraZeneca and are a woman under 60, you could potentially be at risk for blood clots.
Yeah, there's also whatever going on with the Johnson & Johnson's vaccine. There's the 4 sites that were shut down because of adverse reactions to the vaccine.
Well, and Johnson & Johnson shut down everything also pretty much too because they were trying to get the FDA approved. Because Pfizer, I guess, got FDA approved, and now I guess all the other ones are trying to scramble to get it too, or else no one's going to want theirs.
So they tell us that there's this virus. Okay? We're told that there's this virus. It's COVID. We're told about COVID. Okay? We're told about Corona. And then 9 months later, there's a vaccine for it, right? They say Corona is worse than the flu. Now, yes, I know some people that have experienced it worse than others. They've recovered. So I obviously am grateful for that. I lost my train of thought. Where's I going with this COVID thing?
Things about vaccines, and we've been
told
about the COVID, and
when it's been 9 months, and now there's also talks of another strain of COVID, more lethal strain of COVID. Now this vaccine is still.
I have heard that.
It'll still fight this new strain. However, you would still have to get another vaccination for that new strain whenever that came out.
Yeah.
So I guess where I'm at is I'm in no rush to go and watch baseball or football.
Me neither. I would like to go watch a hockey game though.
I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush to go watch hockey either. I'm in no rush to go anywhere. The only time I will get the vaccine, I'll tell you right now, the only time I will go and get the vaccine is when I'm ready to go and start actually traveling and it's required to have the passport.
Oh, yeah.
Like it is required in Europe now.
Yeah.
Once it's required to travel outside the United States,
have to get it.
Then I will get it.
Yep. And then you'll be able to choose from which ones have had fucking
and then crazy by that time there will be enough data to be like, yeah, Pfizer's fucked up, Johnson & Johnson's fucked up, Moderna's fucked up,
AstraZeneca's fucked up.
Because we all know that they're all fucked up.
Hopefully Pfizer's the one. Hopefully the Pfizer's still holding in strong.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, Pfizer's looking like the one right now. If I were to get the vaccine, I would get Pfizer.
We'll see. But that thank you for bringing me back to my point. But that is the only reason why I would get vaccinated, to travel outside the country.
Makes sense.
Certificate of vaccination.
So, for our last 15 minutes or so, we're going to go into this. Biden wants to attack our Second Amendment. And as a Democrat, this is one of those subjects me and most Democrats don't see eye to eye on. Because I see no point in trying to limit the access of some of these things. Because, like me and Devin were talking earlier, it's not going to be a confiscation. It's going to be something along the lines of a ban on manufacturing it and a ban on selling it. So you're going to be able to have them. They're not going to come confiscate them. You might have states doing like buyback programs where they set up at like your Coliseum and you can come bring down your gun and give it back and sell it back or whatever. I don't know actually. I don't know how they do that, but yeah. I don't know how they do that. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anything for gun violence, in my opinion.
No. In fact, that's going to make it worse.
Well, they've already proven it in Chicago. You take all the guns away from the citizens, gun violence gets a lot worse.
Yeah.
I mean...
Come take my guns.
Yeah, come take it. Mullen LeBay, baby. If you don't know what that means, go look it up.
His red flag laws, his notion for red flag laws nationwide just irritated me.
We in Colorado already have red flag laws, but
right,
it is still irritating that you're gonna force it on.
Now,
and he says that he's gonna leave it up to
the governors,
to states, but then he says that it's like, well, just leave that up to them too. No,
but there's already a few that have stepped down. They're like, no.
Yeah. Which is good. We need to fight the man. The man meaning like.
So I guess I'm curious.
The government.
To all you, I'm curious. To all of you Biden voters, are you regretting it? Are you regretting it now? Are you regretting it yet? Will you regret it?
Yeah. What do you think? Let us know what you think. Drop a comment. But, I mean, I really think that there's just not a good argument for saying that banning assault weapons or
a man
such
who is uneducated about guns is trying to ban guns.
Yeah.
Did you watch the press conference about him? About him talking about the whole gun control? It was atrocious.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. A man that doesn't know anything about guns.
And yet now it's only a shotgun, but he's a gun owner himself.
Yeah, he's probably a bird hunter. That's about it.
Could he? Do you think he could see the front sight?
Probably not anymore. Not anymore.
Now I'm just being mean.
He goes out there in his electric powered wheelchair.
Oh. Okay, Professor X.
And it's like voice controlled forward. He's out there with his shotgun.
Now I'm just being mean.
That's awesome. Let me think. Devin, let me hear some, because I know you've had someone give you some kind of argument about Second Amendment and gun control and.
No.
You can't even think of like
everyone that I know owns at least one gun. So they're just like, yeah, no.
Okay. Any things you can think of to restricting bad guys from getting guns?
they're just gonna find other ways to get it. It's the black market for a reason.
So you say, I mean, we're pretty set up as far as that kind of aspect. We just need to keep it together as far as society.
We just need to keep it together as society and
bye.
Yeah, keep it together as society. The push for this gun control is unnecessary. It's unconstitutional. Now, we can have this argument all day because, oh, the founding fathers were only talking about these kind of weapons. No. That's not what it was intended for.
Yeah.
A right to bear arms?
Yeah. Let's go into that real quick. Because I've heard that same argument about how if the founding fathers were around today, they would have all of this to say about how a musket is what they were basing their laws on. And now you can shoot however many rounds
in a second.
A second, like
yeah. They say, right?
In a second. So I mean, I've run into this argument. I actually run through this argument last night, talking about how the Second Amendment isn't really about guns. It's more about being able to fight a tyrannical government.
Right. It's the right to bear arms. Right?
Yeah.
Under the circumstances that your government becomes tyrannical. It's an argument that the Democrats are easily finding loopholes for, and loopholes that can be arguable. But with the lack of, that's the thing, there's also the lack of knowledge, because those are the individuals who are pushing the gun control are the uneducated. If you sit there and listen to a Democrat talk about guns, they're calling them AR-14s and ghost guns, and you put your clips in and you've got 150 rounds in your whatever it be, right?
Yeah.
But if you go and listen to a Republican or conservative talking about a gun, who they're, mind you, is probably carrying with them on a daily basis.
Yes.
Anyways.
Yes, it's sitting in the chamber little drawer.
Right. So there's obviously two types of people. Now I see the Democrats look at it as gun control. This gun control is the only way for them to win.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't understand the gun control thing.
We need more people to see that it's not okay.
Well, I just think there's just so much better things that they could spend their time on.
If people also saw that the more good guys that were armed, the less the bad guys will be armed.
Yes.
Because the good guys...
Armed and educated in how to use their weapon.
Because the armed and educated outnumber the uneducated. The good guys will outnumber the bad guys every day.
Yeah.
The more good guys that are armed, the less bad guys there will be. Hell.
Hopefully. There's always going to be bad guys.
There's always going to be a bad guy. Hell.
Better to be prepared.
Hell. We might not need a police force anymore because humanity is its own police force. We just have social workers going to those calls.
Yep.
For domestic violence or whatever it be. We have a bodyguard. We have a 6'10", 220-pound guy there who's our bodyguard because we're going to need him. But, I mean, now that's another hypothetical, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, maybe we can get back to having gun safety in schools. Like,
where's Nick Tesla? Damn it.
Like we teach our kids about we teach our kids about sex in school a couple times, but we never really teach them about guns or like hunting or providing.
They took out home economics,
which is all of that, pretty much.
Which is all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, how to make macaroni and cheese. Like,
and not
some
kids
are clueless.
And not just the craft, because that's some whack stuff. Like real homemade mac and cheese with like noodles and like 7 different cheeses.
Yes.
Yup. Best believe I'm about to do that tonight now.
Ooh. 7 cheeses on the way home.
Some bacon bits.
Oh dang. Oh, Stop. Now you're going overboard.
Ooh, some chicken.
Oh.
Ooh, some buffalo chicken. Oh.
You done did it now. Well, we appreciate you guys sticking around watching us. This has been our Purple Oath.
A little slightly off topic, but
episode 4. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Let us know what you think. Drop some comments. Subscribe. Definitely let us know what you think about the guns, vaccines, your stimulus, oil prices, all that stuff. Let us know.
Let us know.
We enjoy you guys. Come watch all of our videos. We are... Oh, I have some crazy shit going on right now, but we appreciate you.
We are unprofessional, and we are here loving you as always.
We are fucking out of here, y'all.